Come on in. My name is Bill Tobin, and this is your Restaurant Leadership 365 Flash Briefing for Thursday, September 24th, 2020. BMI, ASCAP, and CSAC are music licensing agencies for artists and composers. Most people in the restaurant industry are familiar with them because they send bills and threatening letters to operators even before you've ever talked to anyone. In fact, for new restaurateurs, the first time they've ever heard of these organizations is often when they notify them that the business owes them money. I freely admit that I was a little miffed by them when we first opened and they were threatening to sue us. I talked to an attorney and the attorney straightened me out and said to pay them. He said I'd spend more money fighting them than it was worth and then I'd still lose. But as I've matured, and since we hire musicians for every night of the week, many of them songwriters themselves, I've come to understand the role that these organizations play for the artists and the need for their aggressive pursuit of getting what is right and fair for the songwriters. Nevertheless, the restaurant industry has been decimated by the pandemic, and many restaurants have been closed for weeks and months. If you pay BMI, CSAC, or ASCAP fees on a yearly basis, you should be entitled to a prorated credit or refund for any time that you were closed. Because the invoice only shows up on a P&L every year, many of the restaurants I've talked to had not thought to contact them for relief. Considering that the fees can be pretty extensive, especially if you have live music, it's worth the time and effort to make the call. So your task for today, reach out to the music licensing agencies, BMI, ASCAP, and CSAC, and ask for a credit for the period that you've been closed. Now go make it happen. Do you have a comment or a tip for restaurant leaders? Text me at 808-201-0550 or find me at restaurantleadership365.com. This is Bill Tobin. Thanks for coming in. See you tomorrow.